truth, transparency, and fairness in the court system. And I have put those principles into action, both as an assistant state's attorney and through the blog that I have written for the past 6 years. What I do not stand for, what the public should not stand for, are judges who embarrass and degrade jurors, witnesses, and attorneys who appear court before them. For that reason, I am running against Judge Alfred Nance. Judge Nance's inappropriate behavior was known inside the courthouse 15 years ago, prior to his first election as judge. But in a conspiracy of silence from the courthouse and from the bar, the information never reached the public, and he was elected. He continued with his subtle sexual harassment of women, and finally he was investigated and reprimanded by the Judicial Disabilities Commission. But like a runaway train that cannot stop, neither did Nance. He was again investigated for harassment, as well as for the disrespectful and bullying behavior he has come to be known for, such as berating a juror because Nance believed he was wearing his yarmulke crooked.
Oops.
Yet Nance was allowed to continue to sit as a judge because the Judicial Disabilities Commission lacks the will to take meaningful action against judges who misbehave. Through the years, Nance has continued to enhance his reputation for the disrespectful and degrading way he treats people. Despite this, Governor Martin O'Malley has reappointed him to a second 15-year term, an action the governor should be called upon to explain. We can now expect the legal establishment to do what they did last time, pretend that Nance is the best candidate possible because he is part of a slate of sitting judges that they picked. They will support Nance because they want to pick the judges, not leave it to the people. Today I say to the people of Baltimore, electing judges is the only protection you have from a legal establishment that refuses to admit that they were wrong. A legal establishment so stubborn they would rather repeat their mistake than protect you from a bad judge. I call upon the bar to do the right thing, withdraw its support of Nance, and support a ticket without him. But I don't expect it. So I am offering the citizens of Baltimore the opportunity to do what the governor and the legal powers have failed to do. Get an ill-tempered, harassing, and bully of a judge off the bench. I have practiced law as a legal aid attorney, a Coast Guard law specialist, and an assistant state's attorney in Baltimore. I worked hard in my career to improve the criminal justice system, even when those efforts came at my own personal expense. I understand the impact of crime on citizens. I also understand the impact of a criminal justice system on the individuals who go through it. We need a fair and balanced system, one that does not discriminate against the poor, one that protects citizens from violence, and one that gives offenders a realistic chance to change their lives and become productive citizens. As a judge, I will work hard to achieve this, and I will always treat citizens, whether they are witnesses, victims, defendants, jurors, or attorneys, with the respect and dignity to which they are entitled. Thank you for coming. And I do have state